Hello everyone and welcome. Today I want to give you an awesome dually run. It was full of ups and downs and I think you'll be really excited to watch it. I went to the Colt with dually. I had a good run, but I thought, okay, this is early. It's only day 6. Let me go to the Colt and we can revamp from there. We were already doing well. We had a nice friend build going with companion core and missiles and things like that. It was going well. I thought, let's roll for the Colt and see what happens. And we ended up getting paid out big. We got Soul of the District, and not only that, but it was shielded, which means really that's an obsidian enchant because that's just going to do the double damage. So that was awesome. And we were gifted back a companion core with shiny, with multicast. Absolutely absurd. One thing that I want to call out is the importance of the location of items on your board, especially when you click the transform event. You guys are not going to be happy with me. You're not going to be happy with me at all. Because it was really bad. I wanted to transform some like icy hammock that I got. It was on the far right, not on the far left. Something in my brain. And I thought, oh, I thought I was going to be dragging the hammock into an like doing it with an enchant, but I thought I was going to be doing that with the transform. And I accidentally transformed one of my really, really good items. I'll let it be I don't want to spoil it here. I'll let it be a surprise. But yeah, the Colt was really fun. I think a lot of my board ended up having not a lot of dually items until the end, because of course then we're buying them. But the one thing I want to call out in this run is thinking forward about what might come, right? Think about what items dually has and what potential big end game synergies there can be. For example, Dino Saddle is one of those things. It says your vehicles have +1 multicast. So if you get the opportunity to give the vehicle tag to one of your really good items, it's going to have multicast. Keep in mind what kind of tags or what kind of attributes you can give, or even what type of skills. You're like, maybe one skill might be a little bit good right now, but a different skill maybe could have a bigger payout later, and that might be the one to take. So kind of my takeaway from this one is think far ahead in the game, especially depending on the hero that you're playing, because that can make a big difference. Like, subscribe, and enjoy. All right, let's do a nice little dually run here and see what we can go with. First things first, rocket launcher's a great day 1, day 2. Usually falls off after that, but not a bad possibility. That's actually not that bad either. A little bit of shield. And I really have decided that not picking the merchant every time is actually a pretty good potential. Has pretty good potential there. So you're gonna see me clicking that far right option a lot more often. And we're gonna see what's gonna do. — 7:14, 21 seconds. So yeah, this definitely needs something for sure. I would love the cinders here. The small cinders is fine too. And we do now need, but here we just straight up get a haste item. Like, why wouldn't we just take that, you know? It's not a tech, deadly, turbo. Oh, that's not bad. We'll go for a weapon.
Warriors live to retire.
Oh,
Buy my
baby.
Weapons,
well,
and you might.
Here we are. We could do that one. But again, it's not very much damage. I try power drill a lot, and I don't need to go for another power drill.
Enjoy the thrill of battle while you can.
Now, let's just see how this does.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Yeah, I think we're just going to lose to some poison in here. Especially with his 5 regen. Yeah, I don't think we're getting through much here.
Land legs make you predictable. You move in straight lines.
Hey everyone, real quick, I created a board game. It's a cooperative fantasy RPG board game for 2 to 4 players. It was heavily inspired off of Dungeons and Dragons and wanting to do a one-night version of a campaign, just essentially a one-shot. And so I created a bunch of characters and a bunch of skills and a bunch of abilities, really cool artwork, all this stuff all together for you. If you want to check it out, head to wayoftheroad.co right now. Fill out the form to be notified when my Kickstarter goes live early 2026. We're really ramping up towards that, and it's getting really exciting. And then come right back and enjoy the rest of the video. And like we said, though, regen, or not picking the merchant is pretty good a lot of times. We'll go for friend here because I feel like we can do some work. Clarence better than pulse rifle, probably. And let's just get some friends in here. When you use another friend, charcoal can be good.
Good luck.
When you use another friend, that's a friend.
You listen to Dooley, okay? He's fighting the
Nothing
whole-
needs to be adjacent, I believe. And we should beat this guy because we'll have scaling both with a little bit of burn and with Clarence. And I definitely sleep on charcoal, but I have lost really bad to it before, so I definitely am interested in taking a look at what it has to offer. But yeah, a little friend build, and then we got to think in our heads, what kind of cores are there? There is a friend core that does well with hasting our friends, and so we'll probably take that one if we're offered it. There's a couple good weapons and that could be friends. Yes. Such as this.
Hey, when you carry my weapon, I fight alongside you.
And mech bulls, that's for the discount. I say we go for it. But then doesn't that mean we want force field as well? So we're gonna gain all sorts of stuff. Do we have the money for that? We need 6 gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do. I'm gonna do it. I think that sounds great.
Make me proud.
See if we get we do get the friend core, which means mech moles is great there. For now. Other options maybe are shield or armored core because of force field. But I think with mech moles, it's a very good one. So let's use that. When you use another friend, charge this. So here again, we don't have much in the way of much. And we're actually not sad about that. We're not sad about that. Do we want Chris instead of charcoal? For a little bit faster friend usage? Probably.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
And mech bulls are friends, right? I assume so. Yeah, they're friends.
Like my
Nice.
crew
That was
says
great.
at the
We
bar.
kept...
Another round.
Yeah, I think Chris Army Knife is good with mech moles because it's your weapons gain damage and your shield items gain shield. So Chris definitely benefits from both of that. Force Field does benefit from both of that because it's not just your friends that gain that, it's your weapons and damage. And again, we're short on funds early in the game, so let's not worry so much about picking a vendor. Double damage, or I think we got to go mech moles here because we have the companion core. He's specifically good off being hasted, while Clarence is good off being using friends in general.
Several dark arts. Thanks.
Yeah, I like this. Keeping the haste going, keeping these guys quick. All right, we're gonna get another spot. Looking for more ways to haste this, which actually means I think I'm putting Cog here and probably Charcoal down because we don't slow for Hamlet. Solid.
You say old. Our items have lived. They have stories.
And this can we're pretty strong here with our board. We didn't need anything particularly extra, and so I think that just giving the shield here, that's what? That's 67% of our health in shield. I think is very nice. Just to make sure we kind of get off the ground, get our haste stuff going, because we do need a scale with this build, and so we need that extra time. And are we gonna have it? Yes, yes.
I've got another
and again, it was
sample.
400 health, 400 shield that was given to us, and we would have died. So thank goodness for that. Mountain Pass is always awesome. Let's go. This one might be a little bit tricky though, because that is very much high level than we are. 3 levels on us. So we just hope that Bulldozer doesn't get us. Oh, but our Clarence is almost as good as he is. And any of these items are going to be great for us. Any of them. Okay, maybe that was a little bit on the worst side. But I mean, it's a 5-second aid and some more haste. It's a fast friend. We're not going to need that. I doubt we need. So what am I keeping? I'm probably keeping these guys. These guys are being sold. Is there anything friend here? Who gets us potential? Who has a ticket? Does Blood Reef Raider? No. A Hexa does not. What about Dervish? No, none of these guys do. So then I think he's got Clockwork Blades, which has some cooldown potential, which is really nice.
The dunes favor you, Inlander.
If you want grim and stoic, you came to the wrong space.
When you haste charge a
believe in
tool,
joy.
what tools do we have? Just Chris, so not particularly care for that. We can go for a reroll here. Ooh, Lethargy, no thank you. Ah, this is an unfortunate one. And I think I've been thinking about lethargy lately, and I think lethargy is only good when you have charge effects, not... And the haste effects are fine too, actually. But... Might we poison? Might we... We might poison more than use a large item.
There are
I mean,
a
there's
lot of steps in this staircase,
the lizard guy
but
that we
it's
could get.
beautiful up there.
Oh, we have no space. We are stocked
Not very
full.
big,
Yep, I think we're just going to be out of that then. Shield items. No, we want SATCOM for sure.
Something huge.
Oh, and here are some friends. That's a really good friend. When you use a core, this gains damage and reload it, and it's a friend, and it's 4 seconds, and it's
Really
multicast.
sell things so I can buy things. Huge things.
And I think then... Is it crazy that Cog feels better than first Aiden? Well, maybe not. Then we can go damage here, and because we've been picking not the merchant and not re-rolling, we have the money on day 4 to gain all this extra damage. Which is kind of a bit now, isn't it? 6 second, but haste for 2. But he's the one that scales. Excuse me. I think we can do the cooldown here on all these guys. There it goes. Ooh, a little bit slow, a little bit lag, but there it goes. We don't slow, so we don't need you. That just feels slow because we want to charge the core more. Though it's not bad. Maybe if it gets higher tier. And are either of these better than first? I don't think so. He's got the haste. He's got the extra haste, so that seems fine. A little bit of poison and 1 weapon. So he's just going to be charged but not gain damage. He was not put next to the companion core, so hopefully... I mean, he's not going to poison us that much, I guess. Yeah, this is a great combo right here. A lot of damage. And this is where I will go medium items, because we have a bunch of medium items I would love to upgrade. Ooh, Brick Buddy. Scaling from the mech moles. No. When you haste... Oh, we haste. Well, we'd haste less if we got rid of Aiden, both first Aidens. But this will haste 2, so it's charging at 4. That seems pretty bad still, though.
You might try JJ's shop.
Friends? We want friends.
I'm so glad
Oh,
to
and these
see
are the
you
friends
again,
we
sir.
want. Oh, these are definitely the friends we want. Oh, this is interesting. Because this has that potential. There's like a little broken combo with this and 1 other item. So I think we'll do it just for the funsies of it all.
I hope our friends-
Grab Clarence. And then we need 5 gold. 2, 3, 4. 5 is fine.
May the core light your way.
Mod Squad, I mean, we beat him earlier, and so we'll beat him again. But everything here is good. Yeah, our Clarence is scaling faster than his Bulldozer. Beautiful Friendship, I think, is probably top tier here. I would take the other first Aiden. Well, maybe we can fit in Bulldozer as well. When you use another friend, this gains damage. Alright, this is interesting. How do we want to fit this in? Because it's a big boy. Your other friend's cooldowns are reduced. If we're out of mech moles, that means we lose scaling on missiles. We lose extra scaling on missiles. We could be out of missiles and one of the Aidens. I mean, that's pretty fast. 15% cooldown reduction. And then I want to haste you. No, but at this point, then we want to use friends. Because we're going to get more scaling by using these friends than we are not. Maybe I should have given it to the core, actually, but that's okay. So yeah, using these friends is going to be great. And then these guys benefit off those friends. Yeah. I think that should do. Monster skills.
Animals have skills they've been honing for eons.
Poison 3 is not that good anymore. It was good on like day 1 or 2. Slow an item for 4. That is pretty darn good. I need 2 gold out of that, though. We can be out of mech moles.
Some of them are cute. That don't mean they won't eat you.
Here's where maybe I don't have the 15 gold, but it's okay.
Mind if my crew films this?
Yeah, I think that's the right move to be out of mech moles there if we're going into Bulldozer and Clarence, because both of them, again, like I said, scale off of using friends, and missiles is such a good one to continue using. To the point where maybe even that's the one I put next to the hate, that put next to the companion core.
Well,
Because it's not about the damage from the missiles, it's about the damage that the missiles give to Clarence and Bulldozer. So is this it? Because if this gets hasted for 2 seconds, it's going to go off pretty darn quickly when you use a core, but then it's almost too quick. Is it almost too quick? Because then this will go off every 1.8 seconds. And this isn't going off every 1.8, so eventually this would run out of ammo. So I think for now, this is where it can be. Oh dear, we have such a good build though. Though a day 6 cult? I hate this. I hate this so much. This feels like a great... Oh, but I mean, I can't not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I can't. I can't not. Oh my gosh. Well, it's a good thing, because I think we just got some good stuff. Oh, I think this is shielded Soul of the District. Shall we shield double and then deal damage equal to that shield? This gives it shiny companion core that's insane, so we need to find some friends.
Oh, sure, I can help you, but you have to trust me.
And Your weapons and shield items gain damage or haste. We're going to be hasting with Shiny Companion
When
Core,
you're
so
ready, I'll send you to
let's
Orient.
stick
But
with
I'll keep
that.
you as long as I
Oh, when did Foreman get changed to Diamond? All right, I have to kind of take a look here. Shiny Baked Potato. Okay, so we want to... And Icy. Those are incredible enchants. Heavy whatever, Shielded Soulstone, whatever. None of these are foods. What do we want to be hasted? We definitely want the Shielded Soul District. None of these are friends. When you use another tool, what else is a tool? No tools. Any player use a... All right, so there's poor. Poor synergy on the rest of it. But that's an incredible, incredible legendary item. Plus a really good enchant. An amazing core.
You have ruined the show!
Plus one of the best enchants is shiny. When you use a friend. Alright, let's use some friends. Let's find some friends. Those aren't going to be friends. Come on, give us friends,
Do you have any
Barcoon.
really small things?
Those are not friends. Okay, well there's that. That's a friend.
I'm gonna be a business.
A small
tree.
item or core. Well, that's better than that. That's gonna
I
do
made a
that.
sale.
A small item or core, charge this too. I mean that's a good friend. That's a pretty good friend. Oh, however, that is a tool. No, we want to be using all these small items so that Dave goes off more, so that Companion Core goes off slightly more. But I think with this, honestly, we should be just fine. Like, what is he gonna have on day 6? Something crazy burn? No, he only got 2. He does have a gold burn item, so hopefully that's not too bad. Oh, it's the core. A lot of shield, a little bit of burn. Right, we'll deal 2,700 damage. And win. Great. Great, yeah, the shielded soul of the district is incredible. Yes. Now, we just looking for friends, looking for friends. Crit weapon.
I
This is
do
fine.
not teach. I help you discover for yourself.
When you slow, your weapons gain damage. Your shield items have 15 crit.
So
I guess we'll
think
take
you will
crit
be
in the
ready
end.
for Adira's training.
Tech items, they're not necessarily going to be friends, but
All Cortec products collect data on their usage and their users.
force field with this? No, because again, I like using all these small items, so until we get something better. This is damage equal to your shield. This is damage equal to your shield. So it's the same principle.
Cortec hopes you have a positive
But it's not a
experience
friend,
in the
though.
Bazaar.
And I think we just want to make sure that the core
Noisy critters like
can get charged.
Whatever, man.
Yeah,
We're chill.
that's great.
Let me make you a drink.
No. Oh. You know, there is some potential for beating Thug here. No, he's got way too much health. He'd have to go off twice. Oh, but this isn't poison anymore. Double whammy's not poisoned. Oh, that's big. That makes him more killable. Oh! Oh, we crit on the Thug, bro. That's insane. We were about to die to double whammy, for sure. Come on, bonk, 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 bonk. Oh. Double whammy, huh? Well, that's interesting. Double whammy. Oh no, that's a friend. What am I doing? That's hilarious.
These weren't worthy
Colt
of
and
my
then wink.
laboratory. Perhaps
Oh.
they're worthy of you.
We can fit that in.
200 years. It's hard to let go.
What else can we fit in here? Shrinking potions, only silver. We have a relic, friend, enchanted. Oh, and that's the quest item. Just slow a bunch. No, not particularly. Just for freeze? No. Alright, well at the very least, what's our worst one here? Our worst one is probably that. Which allows me to do this. Strength potion. I don't know the timing on this. Is this going to go off between 6 and 9 seconds? 6 and 9 seconds. So at 5, it'll haste this for 6. It'll go off before 9, yes. So we do want to get that in there. What's the next worst? Probably that one. Because the thing is, it's like, what? Is that not going to be enough? I think that's going to be enough. Because we don't need to do another 900 damage. We can be out of those, I think. I think this timing should work out.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Of course, there could be slows and freezes. Of course, but...
Defeat does not
Yep.
defeat me.
We had enough crit. The timing worked out. Oh, I would transform this golden medium ice.
Change it? Me? It was already like that.
No! Oh my gosh. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Why in my head was I thinking I was going to have to drag the icy hammock to be the one that's enchanted? Why don't they do that, actually? You know, that's a great little insight. I think you should drag what you want to be enchanted. This whole leftmost non-legendary item nonsense is disgusting. You know how much longer it's going to take to get this to go off now? It was being hasted for 6 seconds. What is this? Deal 10 damage? 10 damage? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Well, that's trash now. So now we are going to need this double whammy, but now our strength potion timing is going to be terrible. So that no longer works. Ooh, we can heal a little bit now. Yay. Despicable. Despicable. There's a haste option. Haste a friend. I don't want to haste a friend. All right.
The Bazaar's a crazy
Well, that's just
place, right?
terrible user error, let me tell you. When you haste. Oh, I'm disgusted with myself.
That's okay.
Absolutely
It was nice to see you.
disgusted. When you lose shield, this gains damage equal to the shield lost. I guess that could get nuts. That could get nuts, but after 13 seconds? Yep, you guys better watch out. My really slow Soul of the District is coming for ya. Ooh, yay. So much goodness. I'm going to be seething about this for years to come. Years, I say.
You look fine.
Oh, dear.
But let's
Can we
make
haste?
you
Are we
amazing.
hasting? Can we
eh?
haste? Oh, sure, we'll take some crit.
Fabuloso, you will be the belle of the bazaar.
Oh, well, you know, there's some crit. That's better than that guy. There's... Be out of you for sure. Be out of...
You certainly have the body for it.
9 shield, don't need that. Haste your flying and drones and vehicles. That's not any of that. This is already enchanted. That's already enchanted. Ooh, swashbuckle. Let's see. Double crit chance. So yeah, that gives it... Oh wait, what about that? Adjacent items are affected by slow and freeze for half as long. It's actually not terrible. Because it could just get slowed forever, and then it's gonna never shield. This is a dually build, by the way. A dually build. Small and large. I mean, I just gotta kind of see what I can even do. Okay. Because here's the thing, we're not really... We're gonna look for another transform on that. But we could be here.
I hope that brat Quixel was watching.
Could be there.
See that, Barker?
Actually, I feel like I want that the other way, though. Oh, no, that's... Okay, that's actually looking a little better. It's looking a little better. Any mediums I want to sell for a little bit extra gold? I don't know. It's icy, though.
Not what I'd call tasteful, but...
Let's make this quick. I have something in the
I'm
oven.
flabbergasted. What even... What... I... Oh, hey, he's got dragon steak. That's really fun, actually. I really like that for him. Yeah, too bad we
Feel a
win,
little
but you know, I like dragon steak for him. All right, fine, we did fine. He was so slow though. I mean, yeah. Now I'm worried in these next couple days. Though that gold cog is not bad. Okay, here's a transform option. I'm gonna put that far left before I even click on the option.
Too much. Ask anyone.
Then what do we
always
have?
been this way.
Burn equal to damage. All right, well, we don't need that. But that's okay. That's okay. Well, if we're going to keep transforming this, we're not going to need that. Oh, and now that I say that, though, does this now put our strength potion possibility? Because now, at 4 seconds, this will be hasted for 3. That means it will get to the 10-second mark by second 7. And the 13-second mark by second 10. So I think that goes off at... No, wait, sorry. At 4 seconds, this gets hasted for 3. So over the course of the next 3 seconds, so at the 7-second mark, it'll hit 10 seconds. 1 second later, it'll hit 11 seconds. And then get hasted for 3 again. And then go off a second and a half later at 9.5. I think we're half a second short on this. I think we're half a second short. Oh, but that's cool. You know, if we got healing, just in case something happened and we didn't do it. So there's 4 seconds. 8 seconds. Okay, 9. No, that was within the 9. That didn't feel longer than 9 to me.
What's up? Come on in.
That didn't feel longer than 9. Charge your tech items. This ain't tech. Excuse me. Slow. We don't really slow. We don't really freeze. Go here.
Cheerios, crazy, C4 is scary. You're the only one that's nice.
That's a lot of hasting core action. Leftmost item is a dinosaur. LOL. When you use a core... Oh my gosh, all the core stuff. That's why I forget. You don't want to click on unique to dually skills because they're going to be mostly core stuff. And I don't have any cores. That's going to be a dinosaur but can't have crit. We don't have a core. Don't have a core. So I guess this one,
I updated your drivers.
if we end up swapping some of this stuff around, that's huge.
a fine piece.
That's really huge.
But it can be better.
2 seconds off this. No, I think
Tightened, tempered,
25% more
oiled,
crit
and-
is much better in my opinion. And I think this should work. I guess if first Aiden hits strength potion, it might be a half second off.
I may be
It
young
might
for
be.
a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
And of course, there's slows and freezes, obviously, but... And he's got... Well, he just froze us. Froze our strength potion, though. Oh, it's gonna be close. Oh, it went off, but he
I
didn't
paint
die.
my ship red, but I don't use.
Okay. No, I'm suffering the consequences of my actions. There are consequences to your actions, let me tell you.
Nothing is. Your reality is so fragile, so malleable.
If we gave it dragon, or excuse me, dinosaur. Sure, if we gave it dinosaur. Tech, tool, vehicle. Yeah, let's see if we can get dinosaur. Relic. Drone, food. There's some drone. There's some drone stuff. I'll take drone. So again, there's the 4-second mark. There's the 8-second mark. And it did not, okay, it did not have the 100 crit on it. It's possible if first Aiden hastes it, or if perhaps it went off faster. That's half a second. That might have been the exact amount we need.
Sale, no sale. I want what's right for you.
Is it ever going to be my only tech item? Yeah.
Oh, delivery's free. I like the exercise.
Your vehicles. Oh, if that was a vehicle. Was I given the vehicle option? I think I was. I think I was. Well, I might as well grab it in case it happens again. Your,
not right for you,
and I'll have a dinosaur. I'll always have a dinosaur now. Your vehicles have multicast. I picked drone. Could I? No, I on that second option, no, but that's okay. All right, well, now this is down to 12.5 seconds, and I think that might be the half second we needed. Of course, there's slow and freeze, but still. Otherwise, we just go 100% crit. There is hasting. There is freezing. Freezing, freezing, freezing. Slowed for half as long, though. Hoorah! No, the strength potion never went off. We got the 70. It was still 71 crit. Like, we're still getting a lot of crit from the swashbuckle. It's just trying to guarantee the hit from the strength potion. It's fair. Oh my goodness, I apologize. I was getting 3 small items, and yeah, all of that's irrelevant. Well, that's interesting, because that makes it a vehicle now, doesn't it? Oh, dear. Okay, all right, all right. All right. Because it's got to be adjacent. The cog's really nice, let me tell you. Doesn't need strength potion. $11.7 with no haste. However, it doesn't particularly need the crit anymore, does it? Because now it will have... Oh, and we can do Strength Potion. Do I have other techs? Oh yeah, that's a tech, so that means I'm never going to be using this. So now let's think it through. And while it's flying, it's affected by freezes and slows for half as long. So yes, if I got this, if I put this in here, I think that would mean it's affected a quarter of amount as slow. A quarter of amount as slow. But the crits here, that gives it multicast. That hopefully hastes it. So I guess it's still fine to do that, of course. So let's think. At, again, 4 seconds. There's no reason for this to get hasted or whatever. So this is between 6 and 9. At 4 seconds, this will go off, hasting this for 3. So at 7 seconds, this will be at 10. At 8 seconds, it'll be at 11. At 8.7, it'll go off twice with 100 crit. Perfect. We are set. This has potential for cooldown, and I would love that.
Let's release our joy and rage.
So yes, it crit and didn't have to go off a second time. But if it did... Come on, give me Clockwork Blades. Oh, ask and ye shall receive. All right, that works great. Let's see, we're looking for thrusters, cog, first aid. I think Andy's a great one to go with here.
The first step toward good taste.
That's untargeted charge, so I don't care about that. The adjacency is already taken up. Cleansing half your burn does help. Does help.
Tell everyone you got it here.
And I mean, just to kind of get
diamonds come in small
first
boxes.
Aiden to maybe haste a little bit more. And maybe that will hit the shielded soul district. There are no weapons I need, so we might as well go items.
Let's chat.
Oh, here we go. When you use your leftmost item, charge your rightmost. Well, we can do that. We can do a little swap-a-rooney to make this my rightmost. So, who is my fastest leftmost? At 6 seconds, this will go off twice. No, it's actually at 5.5. This will go off twice. Charging this. But now I don't want to be freezing things necessarily. Oh, yeah, I'll just pull in fiber optics.
I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase.
Well, that's great.
Do you have to leave already?
That's really great. So at 5 seconds, this will be hasted for 3. And then this is going to go off a lot, which will charge. Because this can't be charged, so therefore the shielded soul district has to be charged. Defense matrix. Haste adjacent items for 3 seconds. Oh, no. This is the problem, because Cog could hit Strength Potion now. That's why Cog was so nice over there. I'm not using double whammy for sure. Haste adjacent items. That can just be over there because that doesn't matter. Well, it's almost like, well, now it's like...
So, how about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving. That's good.
So this wants to be next to these two guys. So then do we just lose the crit? So at 4 seconds, both of these guys get hasted for 3. You'll go off at 5 seconds twice, charging you, and you'll already be hasted as well. Almost perma-hasted. Almost perma-hasted.
The work is never done.
Well, isn't that just fortuitous, huh?
The fire softens before it strengthens.
Forgot about that level up coming. Is this really our board? This isn't going to have crit. It's not going to have 100% crit anymore, but it will go off twice, so it's effectively giving it 100% crit. And it's going off pretty darn fast. Pretty darn fast.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Again, there's our 4-second mark.
Like my crew says at the bar.
It was like
another
6
round.
seconds and that went off. That was pretty fast. It's pretty fast. Okay, well, now we're thinking hard about
The
things.
smaller the portions, the finer the meal. Oh, I understand. Class isn't for
Don't need any of these. But in case we do use that, because it is quite the thing, isn't it? Because this is now our leftmost item, which will not go off as fast. Again, there's our 3.8. And then that goes up twice. Which charges this for 4 seconds. Yeah, right about the 6-second mark. Destroy an enemy item for the fight. Fun, fun, fun. However, yeah, we don't need that.
I've been watching your progress. At last, here you are.
It's got to be this to give us just the extra time to survive.
I've taught you all I can. Until tomorrow, that is.
A little bit of health. Going for our last fight here. Yeah, all we need. We got Shielded Soul District from the Cult. I made a huge blunder in accidentally transforming my shiny gold companion core, which was going to haste this a ton. Fortunately, we came back. We came back. We were resilient. We were resilient, and which means we found these things. We found Dino Saddle, thinking, oh, if we can turn this into a vehicle, we're going to give it multicast. We found thrusters, made it a vehicle, gave it multicast. Defense Matrix hastes these two items, and then fiber optics when you use Dino Saddle, which has multicast. And we have a dinosaur because of this item, or this skill. Your leftmost item is a dinosaur. So our fiber optics is a dinosaur, which gives multicast to Dino Saddle, which then charges this for 4 when this goes off at about the 4.8 second mark. And that, oh yeah, the 4.8 second mark because it's hasted, right? So and then that will go off right about that time. So it's about 5 seconds, and we deal 26,000 damage. Seems good. Seems good. And because it's flying, it is affected by slow and freeze for half as long, which is nice. It's not immune to being destroyed, so that's certainly potential. But he's got no destroy effects. So I think we win.
Bring her about! I've got another salvo with me.
Shielded Soul District. We ended up taking Colt on day 6. That feels like an early Colt option for me. And we had a good thing going too, but I think take Colt. It's so fun. There's high rolls, there's low rolls, there's medium rolls, whatever. But we ended up getting a high roll. Shielded, the Soul of the District, whether or not it's shielded, is one of the best legendary items I think you can have. And we made it work.